Hi everyone and welcome to class. I'm Carol and in today's core flow practice we're going to be working on a balancing core flow. So a little bit of stability and strength work for the core, some breathing techniques to really help calm and quiet the mind, and all of that's going to better prepare us to attempt some of these fun balancing poses today. I do recommend that you grab one yoga block for today's practice and then come to an easy seated pose on your mat and we'll get started. So from your easy seated position, ground your sit bones. Bring your hands to your knees. Let your shoulders drop down the back. Close the eyes if it's comfortable or take that soft gaze to the ground in front. And begin with your 3 grounding breaths. So you're going to inhale through your nose, full expansion. And then big sigh out through the mouth. Again, inhale, fill the belly, the lungs. Let it go. One more deep breath in. Complete breath out. And then just welcome your natural breath back for a few rounds. Continue to let your body settle here. Let go of the day so far. Shift your focus to you on your mat, getting ready for your practice. And the first thing we're going to do is begin to come into a toning breath. This is a breath that we can use through our core exercises. It is also a great breath to use when you're working on balancing poses. So for your toning breath, you're going to inhale and actually soften the belly, expand the rib cage. And as you exhale, you're going to draw your navel in towards your spine and find that core engagement. Then you inhale, you soften and expand. And exhale, this time drawing navel in towards spine and finding that lift and engagement through the pelvic floor. So you're engaging your whole entire core here. Inhale, soften, expand. Exhale, engage core, pelvic lift. Let's try a few more rounds of this. So this in and of itself is a fantastic breath. You're actually working your abdominal muscles. You're toning your abdominal muscles just through breath. And then, of course, when we use this in our core exercises, it's going to give us a little bit more oomph to the exercise. So 3 more. Inhale to soften. Exhale, lift pelvic floor. Draw navel back towards spine. Strong belly. Again, inhale. Exhale. 1 more. And from here, come into your mortal and pestle. So you're making those circles, top half of the body over the bottom half. Now you're welcome to keep using this toning breath. In fact, the more you can bring your toning breath into practice today, the better. But don't worry, if you fall out of the breath, I'm going to cue it when we really do need it. Let's do 2 more circles. And then next time you come into center, switch it up, go the other way. Making these circles as big or as small as you need them. Get that movement through the spine. Warm your core. 1 more. And then come back sitting nice and tall. From here, interlace your fingers, hammock hands, flip the palms, inhale them up, lengthen spine, lift gaze. Exhale, drop your hands to the back of the head. Head resting into hands, elbows wide. Inhale, lift gaze. And exhale, bow down, tuck chin to chest. Maybe we close elbows here. Inhale, lift, open. Exhale, close. 2 more. Last one. And then come back up. Hands stay right where they are. Elbows reaching wide. Gently take it over to one side. Doesn't matter which side, gentle side stretch. Keep opening your elbows wide. You can bring your gaze towards the ceiling. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Breathe it in. And breathe it out. Release the hands. Come into a full side stretch. Maybe you can take it a little bit deeper now. Keep breathing in and out. One more in and out. Core engages. Hands back behind the head. Draw to center. Inhale. Exhale over to the other side. Settle in. The elbows wide. Gaze to ceiling if you like. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Release the hands. Full side stretch. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Core engages. Hands back behind the head. Center. One more lift on the inhale. And one more bow down on your exhale. Come to sitting nice and tall. Release your hands and make your way onto tabletop. So hands and knees. Your knees are coming right underneath your hips. Your hands are going to come ever so slightly ahead of your shoulders. So find that tabletop for you, and then from here, take it through a few rounds of cow-cat, just at your own pace. Your inhale's cow, the belly drops down, the chest lifts and the gaze lifts, and your exhale's to find cat. So tuck your tailbone, round your back, gaze between your knees, and then float it back and forth. Cow on the inhale, and cat on the exhale. If it feels really awesome today to just kind of hold one of the stretches, maybe take a cycle of 2 breaths, go ahead. And then when you're ready, flip it and go into the opposite pose. And again, you can hold it for a few rounds if it's feeling really good. When you're ready, bring yourself back, nice neutral table. Engage your core, navel to spine. Tuck your toes, deep breath in. Exhale, hold on to that core engagement, downward facing dog, hip up and back. Now walk your dog, 1 foot at a time. Wake up the feet, wake up the ankles, wake up the back of the legs. And then hold downward dog, heels rooting down. Knees a little bit soft, press evenly through palms, lift hips up and back and relax your neck. In fact, shake your head yes, and shake your head no, and then shake your head maybe, and let your neck relax. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. Now see if you can find that toning breath in this position. Inhale, soften the belly. Exhale, lift through pelvic floor, draw navel back to spine. Inhale, soften. Exhale, engage. One more. Inhale, soften. Exhale, engage. And drop knees down, tabletop. Inhale, table. And exhale, table. From here, float your right knee and take a few hip circles to one side. Wake up the hip joints. And then we're going to flip and reverse those circles other way. And bring it back down to the mat. We'll take that right one over to the left side. Really make sure the hips are ready and warm. 4 hip circles in one direction. And then 4 the other way. And meeting back in tabletop. From your tabletop, you're going to press down through the left palm and the left knee and then pivot over to the left side. As you do this, your right leg extends and your right arm's going to come up towards the ceiling. So here you are in supported side plank or supported half moon pose. Let's see if we can find that core engagement. So inhale, soften belly. Exhale, lift through pelvic floor, navel back to spine. Now hold your core engaged on the next inhale. Still holding that core. Exhale, lift right leg, point toes. Reach right arm up and overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Always feel free to bring the foot back to the mat if you like. Inhale. Exhale. Little bit of work. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap toes down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. From here, optional, extend right leg once again, bend right knee, hand reaching back, right hand reaching back for right foot. Nice hamstring stretch here, or quad stretch, I should say, for the front of the thigh. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Release the right foot, let it come down to the mat. Bring your right hand down to the mat. We're pivoting, we're coming back into a tabletop. Only the right leg's extended, the right toes pressed down, hips lift up and back, three-legged down dog. Now your left leg extends. Draw left knee back in, tap the mat. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap the mat, core strong. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw that left foot forward, plant it down, low lunge. Right knee comes down, rise up. Anjalayasana, low lunge. Soften your shoulders, sink your hips, rock your pelvis forward. Get a nice stretch for the front of the right thigh, front of the right hip. Deep breaths. Settle here, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, and breathe out, fold. Bring your hands down to the mat. From here, tuck the toes on the right leg once again. Lift the right knee, and send the left leg up and back, three-legged dog. And then bring the left foot down, and bring both knees to the mat, table. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Neutral table. Do that whole thing again on the other side. So now you're going to pivot over, right hand, right knee. You're going to extend the left leg. You're going to reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Find your supported plank or supported half moon. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, engage the core. Once again, now lift left leg. Left arm up and overhead. Remember, this lift is optional. Inhale. Exhale, hold strong. Inhale. Exhale, keep pressing hips forward. Let's take it for those taps. Big breath in here. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Option to bring the leg back up, quad stretch, bend left knee, left hand reaching back for left foot. Enjoy this stretch, keep pressing hips forward. Now release your left leg. Bring it back down to the mat. Left hand's coming down. We're pivoting into that table, but our left leg is extended. Press through the left toes, big breath, and then come in three-legged dog, right leg up and extended. Inhale. Exhale, right knee to tap the mat. Inhale. Exhale, right knee, tap the mat. Inhale, extend. And now exhale, right foot comes forward, plant it down, low lunge. Drop the left knee, rise. Anjalayasana, settle in. Shoulders drop. Rock your pelvis forward slightly. Get that stretch for the front of the left hip. Deep breaths. Enjoy this resting pose. Big breath in. Exhale, fold, frame your right foot. Tuck your toes on the left leg, lift the left knee, send the right leg up and back, three-legged dog, and then bring the right foot down and drop knees to table. Inhale for your cow, exhale for your cat. Again, inhale for your cow, and exhale for your cat. Then bring it back into a nice neutral table position. We'll come into a little bit of balancing table work. So we all know our balancing table. Let's extend the left leg and the right arm. Lift left leg. Now find that core engagement, navel to spine. Lift through pelvic floor. Deep breath in. Exhale. Hold on to that core engagement. Inhale. Exhale. Little bit of movement. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, keep the core strong. Then draw your right elbow back and draw your left knee forward so they're coming wide. Then inhale, lengthen, and exhale, wide. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, strong core. One more. Find balancing table. Drop it down. Tabletop. Inhale, cow. Whew, exhale, cat. That one's fiery. Bring it back. Other side. Right leg extends. Left arm extends. Core is strong. Navel to spine. Lift right leg. 2 breaths. Balancing table. Keep holding that core steady. Then we're going to come into that pull back, push forward. Inhale. Exhale, draw left elbow back. Right knee forward. Inhale long. Exhale wide. Inhale long. Exhale wide. Last one. Inhale long. Exhale wide. And then back to table. Inhale cow. Exhale cat. Find neutral table. Widen your heels. No, widen your knees. Bring your toes together and sink your seat. There we go. Child pose. Forehead down towards the mat. Take a couple of breaths. See, that one was so fiery, I couldn't even speak. Keep breathing. One more breath. Just a momentary rest, a momentary pause. Find that nourishing breath. And then you're going to draw yourself all the way back up into tabletop. And from your tabletop, make your way into downward facing dog. So you're tucking your toes, sending your seat back, then hips up and back. And feel free to walk out your dog again if you would like. Maybe giving those legs a little stretch after all that work. And then we'll hold downward dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Bend the knees a little and walk to the top of the mat. Find a half fold. Shoulders away from ears, flat back. And then find a full fold. And enjoy. Forward fold. Soften your knees here. Keep melting your belly down towards your thighs. Take a little sway if you would like to. Then we're going to come to center. We're going to draw ourselves up once again, half fold. And we're going to let ourselves come all the way down, full fold. And then we're going to rise, sweep your arms, come all the way up. Reach, palms meet, pull them down through heart center. And release by your sides. Tadasana, mountain pose. Check in with the feet. We'll have the feet about hip distance apart, pressing evenly through all 4 corners of your feet. Lift your kneecap slightly, tuck your tailbone a little, core drawn back, shoulders, roll them back, get that opening across the chest, let the palms roll forward, and then slide your chin back a little. Tadasana, mountain pose. Couple of breaths. And just noticing the grounding sensation here. You're stable, you're strong, like a mountain. Couple more rounds of breath. And then coming back into your toning breath. Softening as you inhale. Exhale, getting that core engagement, getting that lift through the pelvic floor. Couple rounds like that. So once we start to really focus on the breath, we begin to be able to quiet the mind somewhat. Especially as we come into this sequence of balancing poses. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up, palms meet, and then draw them down to heart center. Press your palms together slightly. And from here, press quite firmly through your left foot. We're going to come into standing balancing pose. So all that is drawing your right knee up in front of you, flexing the right foot, balancing on one leg. Now, of course, you can adjust your hands to aid your balance. So feel free to move the arms around. Let them guide you through this balancing sequence. And we're just holding here, balancing on one leg. And take another round of breath here. Let's see if we can take hip circles in standing balancing pose. So hip circle with the right leg. 2 times in one direction. And then 2 times the other way. Bring it back into center. And step the foot down. Shake out the legs a little. Reset your Tadasana. Pressing evenly through all 4 corners of the feet. Kneecaps lift a little. Tailbone slightly tucked. Core engaged. Shoulders roll back. Open across the chest. Palms roll forward. Slide the chin back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, toning breath, engage core. Hold the core engagement on the inhale. Lift the left knee. Exhale to hold. Palms can meet at heart center. Standing balancing pose on the other side. Keep the toning breath as you bring the left knee into 2 hip circles. In one direction and the other way. And step it down. Shake out those legs. Okay, time to take it a little bit further, I think. Let's go through Vinyasa first. Wake up the body. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, full fold. Plant your hands. Step back, plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, inchworm. Knees drop. Chest, chin drops. Butt stays up. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Exhale, come down, press back through child, up and back, down dog. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, bend the knees, walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, rise, Tadasana. Exhale, hands come down. And from here, we're going to come into our tree pose, balancing tree pose. Great pose. So for your tree, reset your Tadasana to begin. So press evenly through all 4 corners of both feet. They're about hip distance apart. Kneecaps lift, tailbone slightly tucked. Shoulders roll back, open across the chest. Hands by your sides, palms forward. Tree pose. We're going to use the left leg as our trunk. We're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to take a deep breath out and engage the core, get that pelvic floor lift. Hold that core engagement. Inhale, draw right knee up, forward. Exhale, open right knee to the side. And now place the right foot lightly between the left ankle and left knee, or all the way up on the inner left thigh, yogi's choice. Holding your tree pose, find your branches with your arms. So wherever they aid your balance, or really however you want to express your tree today on this side. As you're coming into your balancing pose, your tree pose, I want you to make sure that you're keeping that core engagement with your breath. Also, I want you to make sure that your right leg is not loading into the left. It is just lightly grazing the left leg. We are using a lot of strength in our right hip here and our right leg. Deep breaths. Now, if you're in your tree pose and you are feeling super stable, super steady, you got this, you got all the muscles engaged, challenge yourself by closing the eyes. Still incorporate this toning breath. See if you can take 2 rounds of toning breath with the eyes closed and just notice the sensations of balance as soon as you start to close the eyes. Feels like you are swaying a lot in the breeze, right? Or maybe it doesn't today. Maybe you've got this and you're super stable, super focused. Take a deep breath in, and on this exhale, release and bring it back into your Tadasana. Walk out the legs. Inhale, reach. Exhale, palms down. Let's take it into the other side. So plant the right foot evenly, all 4 corners of the foot. Now draw your left knee up in front. Inhale. Exhale, find core engagement. When you are ready, deep breath in, holding that core engagement. Exhale, open left knee to the side. Now plant the left foot lightly on your right leg, either above ankle, below knee, or all the way up above the knee. Yogi's choice. Left foot lightly grazing the right leg. Core is strong, it is steady and stable. Branches of our tree, however we are expressing tree on this side today, have fun, explore, and then settle. Find tree. Keep using that toning breath. And see the sensations of balance, or experience the sensations of balance on this side fully by closing your eyes. See how that feels. Are we strong and steady, or are we swaying in a bit of a storm today? Deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale, step it down, Tadasana. Reach all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, full fold. Plant your hands, step back plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, inchworm. Knees drop. Chest, chin drops, butts up. Inhale, slide cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, press back, child. Exhale, down dog. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Tadasana. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. We'll bring it into a little bit more of a flow from here. Back into that balancing pose. So the left foot's planting down, right leg's going to work to begin. Palms press at heart center. Engage your core, deep breath in, and then engagement, navel back, pelvic floor lifts. Hold on to that strong core, draw your right knee up in front of you. All we're going to do is transfer the right leg behind us. So right knee begins to drop towards the mat, lengthen and step back, warrior one. Reach your arms. Big breath in, exhale, open, warrior two pose. Inhale, hold, warrior two. Exhale, settle, relax the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reset. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reset. Hold. We're going to take it into a little bit of a flow here with a side lunge. So inhale. Lengthen left leg, lengthen arms up and overhead. Exhale, palms come to heart center, right knee bends. So side lunge, getting the inside of the left leg here. Then inhaling, arms back up and overhead, right leg long. Exhale, warrior two. Okay, inhale, left leg long, arms up. Exhale, palms down, right knee bends, side lunge. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side lunge. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, warrior two. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side lunge. Bring it back. Inhale, warrior two. From here, we're going to come back to the top of the mat. Balancing pose, right knee lifted. So find that power, deep breath in. Exhale, step, lift right knee, and bring it down. Walk it out. Other side, big breath. Palms meet to heart center. Press evenly through right foot. Inhale. Exhale, engage core. Inhale, hold engagement. Exhale, lift left knee in front. Hold it here, deep breaths. Take the transfer, drop the left knee down towards the mat. Begin to lengthen left leg slightly, step it back. Warrior one, both feet flat to the mat. Right knee is bending, reach arms. Inhale. Exhale, open, warrior two. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, soften your shoulders, settle. For the flow, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reset, warrior two. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reset, warrior two. Inhale, lengthen. Bring in your side lunge. Exhale, hands down, left knee bends. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, side lunge. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, warrior two. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side lunge. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, find that power. Exhale, step back, top of the mat. Bring the left knee up and step it down. Work it out. Vinyasa, yogi's choice. If you would rather stay in Tadasana and breathe, you are welcome to. Otherwise, inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, full fold. Plant it down, step it back, plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, inchworm or chaturanga, yogi's choice. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Breathe it in. Breathe it out, bend knees, walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, rise all the way. And exhale, bring your palms down and release. Tadasana. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Not quite done with this balancing yet. We're going to come into a little bit more of a challenging flow, but a really fun one. So go ahead and grab your yoga block and bring it just in front of your left foot on its highest setting. From here, we want to make sure this core is engaged. So we're going to take 2 rounds of toning breath. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift pelvic floor, draw navel back. Hold on to that. Inhale. Then exhale, see if you can strengthen a little bit more through the core. Hold on to that. Keep breathing. Draw the right knee up in front of you. Deep breaths. Bring yourself to cactus arms, wide arms. From here, we're going to come into a variation of a warrior three pose, keeping your right knee bent and your arms in cactus. So still breathing, still keeping the core strong. Begin to fold it forward. Keeping that knee bent, keeping those arms wide. From here, lengthen leg, lengthen arms, thumbs meet. Then pull it back, right where you started. Bend the knee, elbows wide. Then lengthen. This is why we need that core engagement. Stay with the breath. Pull it back. One more. Lengthen. Pull it back. I know. Lengthen and hold. Option to drop the back leg or open into a half moon, and that is why that block is there, because your left hand is going to come to the block and you're going to pivot open to the side and find a half moon. Woo! Take a deep breath, and on your exhale, bend your left knee, drop your right foot, and come wide, warrior two. Make your way to warrior two, and from here, reverse the warrior. Right hand down, left hand sky, and enjoy. Deep breaths. Bring it back, warrior two, and take a side angle. Left forearm to left thigh, or left hand to the ground, outside of left foot, or on top of the block. Right arm up and over. Breathe. Big breath in and out. Then inhale, rise, warrior two, and exhale, step to the top of the mat. Shake out your left leg. That's a lot of work. Deep breath. Side out. What a lot of work we're doing today. Okay, sequence on the other side. Bring that block in front of the right foot on its highest setting. From here, engage the core once again. So take that deep breath in. Take that deep breath out. Pelvic floor lifts, core draws back. Take that deep breath in. Exhale, engage a little bit more. Now hold your core strong. Let the breath flow. Draw. your left knee up in front of you. Bring your arms wide into cactus. And when you're ready, fold it forward. Arms stay cactus. Left knee stays bent. Variation of a warrior 3. Inhale, we lengthen the leg, lengthen the arms, thumbs meet. Exhale, pull back, bend the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull back, strong core. One more, lengthen. Pull it back. Now lengthen. Open to a half moon. Right hand down to the block. Pivot slightly on the right foot. Lengthen the left arm. Lengthen the left leg. This is an option, the half moon. You could hold in a warrior 1 if you prefer and breathe. And then release into warrior 2. So pivot open. A warrior 2. Take it into reverse warrior. Left hand down, right hand sky. Deep breath. Inhale. Exhale for your side angle. Right forearm to thigh, left hand sky. Or right hand to the ground outside of right foot. Arm up and overhead. And of course your block is always there. If you'd like to use it. Keep breathing. And then rise on your next inhale. And exhale, step top of the mat. Take a deep breath. Draw down. Hold Tadasana for a few rounds of breath. And enjoy. This is one of those practices where you find your mind very focused on what you're doing. You can't really be anywhere else but in the pose when you're working with balancing poses. Inhale to reach. Exhale to fold. Inhale to half fold. Exhale to full fold. Plant your hands down, step back to plank, and then lower however you would like to and stay down on your belly. So on the belly, lengthen the legs, tops of the feet down onto your mat. And we're actually going to lengthen our arms out in front of us. Forehead down. To begin, draw your navel away from the mat. So draw it up towards the spine. And then hold on to that core engagement and lift your head, lift your right arm, lift your left leg. Deep breath in, deep breath out, deep breath in, deep breath out, drop it down. Head drops down also. Then inhaling to lift the head, lift the left arm, lift the right leg. Exhale to hold, gazes down at the mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to drop it down. So swimmers, we'll take that on the other side. Inhale, rise, right arm, left leg. Exhale, hold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. Rise, left arm, right leg. Inhale. Exhale, hold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. So you're welcome to keep going with your swimmers at this pace. Or if you would like to, inhale, lift head. Lift hands, lift legs. And then swimmers alternate little flutters, back and forth, back and forth. Set the pace for you. Keep the gaze down to the mat. Keep the navel away from the mat. Draw it back. Couple more little swimmers. 1, 2, 3, 4, down. Release the head down to the mat. Take those deep breaths. And then slowly draw the forearms towards you. Come up into a sphinx. Forearms down, shoulders away from ears, tops of feet down into the mat. Grip the mat as if you're trying to pull yourself forward. And hold there. Deepen in the breath. And from here, we're going to bring our left fingertips pointing over towards the right fingertips. So the left forearms on somewhat of a diagonal. Then you are going to bend your right knee. And from here, you can take your right hand and reach it back for the right foot. So you're getting that quad stretch in this prone belly down position. Similar stretch to what we did in our supported half moon at the beginning of class. Take a couple of rounds of breath. And then just release right side. Come back to Sphinx. Grip the mat. Try to pull yourself forward. Deep breaths. And then take that quad stretch on the other side. So bring your right fingertips pointing towards the left forearm on the diagonal. Bend the left knee. Reach the left hand back for the left ankle. Enjoy the quad stretch on this side. Breathe in. Breathe out, release. Back into Sphinx. A couple more breaths here. Shoulders away from ears, grip that mat, pull forward, belly button towards spine, tops of feet pressing into the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Draw your hands under your shoulders. Press yourself to table. Widen your knees. Big toes together. We're going to come into child pose. Slowly here. Sink the seat slowly. Allow any tension in the back to disappear. Forehead down to the ground. Deepen your breath. Let yourself rest for a few moments. And then slowly lift your head and walk it over to one side. Bring your child pose into a nice side stretch. Drop the head back down, lean into the opposite hip. Walking around to the other side. And back into center. From here, draw yourself up onto your heels, so hands come towards you, and then just scoot your legs around in front. And bring your seat down to the mat. And actually, widen your legs. So just as wide as is comfortable for you, and ground the sit bones, remove any extra flesh that you need to so you can feel nice and solid. Bringing the legs as wide as is comfortable. We'll begin side stretch. So left hand outside of left hip, right hand to the ceiling, then over to your left side. Keep rooting down the right hip. And then switch it up. Right hand outside of right hip, left hand sky, side stretch. Over to your right. And then bring it back into center. Now we're going to come into a wide-legged fold. To do this, you can always bend your knees, keep your heels pressing down, and keep your sit bones pressing down. But bending the knees is absolutely fine if the back of your legs are feeling a little bit tight. Inhaling to reach and lengthen your spine. Fold forward just as far as works for you. Remember that it is okay to feel the sensation of a stretch as long as there is no sharpness, pinching, or ouchiness. We don't want those sensations. Bring your hands down to the ground or bring your hands on top of a block and use them as brakes. Press into the palms and lean back into your hips. Deep breaths. Take another breath in and out. Draw your hands towards you. Come to sitting up nice and tall. We're going to come in to wide-legged, seated, balancing pose. So take a deep breath. Engage your core. Hold that core engagement. And there are a few options for this. Bend the knees and draw the feet towards you. Hold on to the back of your thighs. And then rock it back. Rock it back slightly. Core is strong, still engaged. And see if you can lift the feet up off of the mat. So this is a great variation, a great option for your balancing wide leg seated fold. It's a lot of words. Want to take it a little bit further or experiment a little bit? Hold on to the back of the calves here. Now lengthen your legs. See if we can hold into the balance right here. Another option is to take a hold of the big toes, wrap the fingers around the big toes, and once again lengthen legs. So whichever variation you are in, make sure that you're not rounding through your back. If you notice your legs are straight, but your back is round, it's preferable to have bent knees and a straight spine. Hold on, still balancing. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more in with that strong core. And exhale, bring the feet down. Then lengthen the legs. Sitting up and draw the legs together in front of you. And we did it. Awesome job. Inhale to reach. Exhale, seated fold. Fold over your legs. And once again, bend the knees if you need to. Just keep heels pressing, sit bones pressing. Lengthen spine. One more breath. Slowly come to sit. Walk your hands towards you. Come up nice and tall. So we did wide-legged seated balancing pose. Now we're going to do balancing seated pose. So for this, bend the knees once again. It is similar to boat pose in that you're going to bring yourself back, core is engaged, feet up off of the mat. You can hold on to the back of the thighs. You can hold on to the back of the calves here. For your seated balancing pose, you are working to bring your thighs towards your belly. So make that gap as small as you can. Once again, spine is straight. We're breathing with that toning breath. And if you would like to, you can go ahead and lengthen the legs here. Keep holding on to the back of the legs. You can hold on to the big toes. Make that gap between the thighs and the belly as small as you can. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now exhale, bend your knees and bring it into boat pose. So now we widen the gap between the thighs and the belly. Reach the arms wide. Yes, you can hold on to the back of the thighs. Keep the chest lifted and the spine straight. Boat pose. Bigger gap between belly and thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale, drop feet. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Now come to sitting up nice and tall and make your way onto your back. However you want to come down. You can take a core roll down, or you can just walk your hands down and come onto your back because you've worked so hard today. Come on down. Release your arms by your sides. Walk your feet up a little bit closer to your seat and just rock your knees from side to side. So just encouraging any tension in the low back to disappear. From here, knees into chest, winding pose, and then continue with that gentle rocking motion from side to side. Bring your knees into center, come up, nose to knees, and down. Come up, nose to knees, and down. Bring your hands down. Bring your legs down. Find Shavasana, final resting pose. Whatever you need that to look like. Roll to your side, your belly, stay on your back. Just get comfy. And now breathe naturally. No more core engagement. Let the belly soften. Close your eyes. Take a great big breath into your belly. Sigh that breath out. Take a big breath in. Sigh it out. Drop into the support of the ground beneath you. Drop your shoulders. Bring your focus all the way down to your feet. Relax your toes. Relax your ankles. Relax your legs. Let your knees soften. Let your hips grow heavy. Soften your belly and your chest. Relax your low back.
Relax your middle back. Relax your upper back. Let your shoulders drop. Relax your arms. Soften your elbows. Relax your hands to the tips of your fingers. Relax your neck. Relax all the muscles of your face and let your eyes grow heavy. Take another deep breath in. Let the breath go. And just breathe. Imagine you are breathing in relaxation and you're letting go of any remaining tension in the body. You're breathing in relaxation and you're letting go of any stress in the mind. You're breathing in relaxation. You are completely relaxed. Stay here for as long as you wish. Continue to breathe, continue to rest. When you're ready to end your practice, bring some movement into your body. Stretch your muscles before you get up and continue on with the rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me today for class. Namaste.